Wow, what a moon, right? And what a new moon in Virgo. And all of a sudden, there's a ruffling of energy bringing you aware into attention, raising your awareness to your focus and what has been showing up and what is going on and what are you serving and whom are you serving and why are you serving it. So that's a grand, grand, grand slam and a grand beginning to Welcome to Moon and Me. And this new moon is no, what's a better word to say it? This new moon is not any like any other new moon, right? First it comes in Virgo, and Virgo's placement and an opportunity for transformation comes all from the placement of Pluto, which just before the new moon hit, Pluto's transition and the swords of transformation were so activated that whatever was there has been transformed. So I want to raise your awareness that things have changed, and often we go through the stimulation of that change through our moods, our emotional swings of how we're feeling, through the vibrations of either music or friends or a telephone call or a email or what's going on immediately around you. And I'm going to invite you to just breathe in and breathe up so that you can stay up and look up, because this energy that is really snuggling in around you is from your past. This energy is energy that either you have kept going or you've given momentum to, or you've been entertaining, or you've been sharing, or you've been thinking about, or you've been participating with it, or you've been collaborating, that is just kind of snuggling you and raising your awareness to, okay, does it serve you? And that's all you've got to ask yourself. Does it serve you? Does it serve how you feel? Does it serve who you are? Does it serve where you're going? Does it serve what you want? And just you answering those things shifts that paradigm of atoms, of energy fields, of paradigms, of even your own beliefs, and go, why would I do that? But once you start asking, why would I do that? Or why did I do that? Or why is that happening? Or just the why factor starts putting you in a rhythmic pattern so that you can kind of rewind the past and then start communicating it, so it gives it a different story, but with the same ending, or a different t-shirt, with a different saying. So if you are going to wear a t-shirt, wear the one that says, I've got sunshine, right? Wear that one. Wear the one that says, you are the sunshine. You are the one that creates all of your glory and all of the things that matter for you. And that everything that you have done must have had some purpose, must have served something. Right or wrong, it doesn't really make a difference. Unless you are judging you, don't allow others to judge you. All right, so keep those perspectives in mind, because in these fresh new beginnings, old dogs with old bones are not going to let go, because then it's a new world, it's a fresh start, it's a new belief, and new beliefs and the unknown and something that is fresh doesn't come with the old ways. It comes with a new habit, and it comes with discipline, and it comes with energy, and it comes with inspiration. Motivation comes from fear, and you keep on doing the same thing over and over because most of the time you're just really used to it, right? And we're really wanting to come in and support you to understand how Moon and Me can help you. So I'm reaching out in a new way to you, and I want to say, all right, this new moon, I'm introducing to you, one, the writing, which is the membership. 2, I'm sending you an audio, right, so that you can just listen to what I've written, no add-ons, just the written piece, so that you can hear it, okay, because some people don't have the time to read, or they get glazed over when they're reading, all right? Some people can stimulate it and hear it much better through their audio capacity, all right? And you love these videos, so I am serving you, okay, so that you can enjoy this Moon in Me membership to the best of your capability. It's a big bow around this Moon in Me. There's a lot of good stuff here. So how do we share this? How do we share this with the people that really are meant to receive this? And you share it by you vibrating your understanding of who you are. You know, we're looking at how do we market this? You market this by you being the expression of your higher self. And sometimes things don't turn out the way you want them to. But then the truth is, they really, really, really do. If you have a higher perspective, right? So this Moon in Me and this new Moon in Virgo, because Virgo is all about the spiritual essence of healing. Okay, Virgo comes in with, you releasing those details of what makes you heal. And what makes you heal is love. And what makes you smile is love. And what makes you dance is love for something and the freedom of being you. So today, just look at, if you are the cornerstone of your whole world, okay, and you are connected to 1, your relationships, 2, your money, okay, 3, your purpose, 4, what you do, and 5, what you're creating and what you want to do. There's your star right there, right? All you've got to go do is, because the I am thread is in Virgo, you're going to say, all right, so here's Virgo, okay? She's the beautiful spiritual healer to the planet, all right? She's coming in with definitely the most beautiful aspects and general, how would you say, like, in general, not all Virgos are the same, but if you look at the shadow side, you go, oh my God, they're OCD, they're like perfectionists, they're this and this and that. But if you go on to the other side of the spectrum, okay, we have a Virgo in all of us. You have a Virgo somewhere. So this moon, like today, some of you have already read your piece, some of you haven't. And while you're listening to this, you're like, what am I serving? And why am I serving it? Now, if you want to expand it, and you want to go a little bit more into yourself, is like, I'm a Leo, and Leo's I am thread is I create, right? So what am I creating? Okay, that serves me. What am I creating? I'm the creator. That serves me. Right? So if you're a Virgo and you've got a double thread in I serve, would be, what am I serving that serves me? Get that? Right? Let's take a water bearer. Let's take I universalize. So I universalize, which means, okay, which is the water berries, universalizes all of your universal truths, all right? I universalize what I'm serving. Am I serving, so if I universalize, am I serving my universal truths? The universal truths meaning your truths. But you've got to know what your truth is. And at this point, you've got to know things have shifted. Things have changed. And what do we know about truths? Truths change and shift. So that's the kind of the Rolodex energy you kind of need with this moon, because you're moving into a higher ground. But the higher ground, even though it may look temporarily the same as where you've just come from, vibrationally it sets a set point. And you are the one that is emotionally coming in, okay, to support yourself or to take away from who you are. And the less you know who you are, the less you know what's going on, the less you know what's influencing you, then it just starts getting a little bit messy. Because we have needs, we have habits, we have demands, we have a clock, we have a schedule, we have children, we have friends, we have a community, we have our past, we have the things we've agreed to do that might not have been too much in our favor, but we still want to keep our agreements, right? So you've got to keep all of these things in mind, okay, because why? Well, Pluto's already activated big time, okay, so what this means is that there's going to be massive oppositions to bring out more of possibilities, to reign in the light. If you are undergoing things and you're being dragged further into like the inferno where it's getting like really extra tight or extra like angry, that is your red flag. Okay, I can't say red anymore. It is a signal. You're going down the wrong path. You've got to go up. This is not a time to come down. This is a time to go up. Now, I will tell you, it's so easy to go blame. It's so easy to be the victim. It's such a slippery slope. Okay? It's going to have to help. You're going to have to help yourself by not only thinking, okay, your way through this, but you have to think, support, and be discerning of what you're being aware of. Because there's so much going on here. And in any new space, it's like walking into a new space with a lot of candy and you go, oh, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. But what are you connecting to? Because if you're not connected to your divine breath, if you're not holding those cones like really nice and strong, if you're not being like sturdy, if you're not being firm, and if you're not supporting that, then the contrast and the opposition is going to knock you. And you're going to get angry, and you're going to get frustrated, and you're going to get tested. Because, and if you are, maybe you just need clarity. Maybe some doors need to close. Maybe things need to open up in a different way. Maybe you have your whole future waiting for you and it's tired of waiting for you and you just need to step into there. Maybe you don't need to know all the details. Maybe God already has a plan for you. So, Moon in Me is just beautiful. It's just a beautiful energy. It's charted really to support your evolution. You helping yourself to understand a little bit more of who you're being as you move through your own labyrinth. Recognizing that, every now and again we fall down a ladder. Okay? So get yourself up. Shake yourself off. All right? Use whatever tool works for you. This is not about selling you the tools. This is about sharing what works. Because there is a big contrast here of giving also too much freedom to angry hearts and undisciplined minds and all these things, because people's egos think they can manage their anger. You can't. Anger is just looking to be more angry, and anger can only create and attract more anger and resentment and destruction and separation. There's no unity, love, peace, or understanding in that. And until your soul recognizes that, until you get that, until you get like knocked on your head and get that, then it is what it is. You'd be surprised how many people get fed by being angry. It gives them that, you watch what I can do. You're going to watch nothing because you're not going to do anything. Makes sense? So, new moon in Virgo. What does that mean? You're planting new seeds. You want to stay really, really focused on the silver lining. Leave the other opposition away. Forget about what others are saying. Get away from the gossip. Watch where you sit. Watch who you're talking to. Watch what's going on. There's a lot more going on than what maybe you understand or that you can handle. So just raise your antenna. Strengthen up your antenna. Clear up the cobwebs from your antennas. Take a salt bath. Nothing like emotionally releasing emotional cobwebs from the past. Because if you're not dealing with them, sooner or later you have to deal with them. This is the school of life. This is the only school on planet Earth that you don't get to cut corners. You get to deal with it all. There's no cheating in this one. You will get exposed. Bottom line. Right? That's how it goes. And that's what you want. Don't you want to have these emotions come up that are not serving you? So that you don't keep on serving the same thing that brings up the same old gunk up? That's what it's about. So, the other thing that I want to raise your attention is that there is there's a line up. Well, it's not really a line up. Think of like half an umbrella. Okay? And this half of umbrella is Saturn. Sorry. It's Saturn teaching. No, Saturn's not teaching. Saturn is facilitating Pluto. Now think about what this is. So if you've got the Moon in Me notebook, right, go read up Saturn. Saturn's your ultimate teacher, the ultimate wisdom. I remember the day that I channeled that energy. It was just so beautiful, so wise, so incredible. Now, was it the planet Saturn coming to me? No. Okay, it was just guided wisdom and information. Okay, just absolutely magnificent. So Saturn is facilitating Pluto. So if you go look at the book and you open up Pluto, what does it say? It says, Source of Transformation. It's the ultimate transformer. So if you just breathe that in, just read it gently, set your intentions. Swords of activation are active. That's why it's activated. Okay, these swords of truth and transformation are active. Not for only one person, not only for one culture or one group or one sector, everybody. So you're either getting heartened or you're getting heartened. So you're either getting heartened in your knowing, all right, or you're getting heartened by the emotional aspect that is not knowing until you know, wait a minute, something's off, or this feels great. If it doesn't feel good, that is your guidance. Listen to your body. Trust yourself. Be wary if you talk a lot and you've got conflicting images or distorted information that triggers and questions, things that are pulsed from sacred truths. You'll know. Nobody knows you better than you. Nobody knows your cobwebs better than you. Okay? Nobody knows your past better than you who has lived it and experienced it. You know when it hurts. You know when it doesn't. You know what you can do. But I will remind you, this is a new age. And people are not disciplined enough, okay, to open their heart and forgive and let go of the past. And when you have got that kind of ugly on you, and when you've got that kind of revenge in you, and when you've got that kind of thing, well, then you need to be strong. Then you need to be really, really strong. And people that are angry in their hearts are not strong. They're loud. They're very weak. So, it's coming through everywhere. This is a global issue. Okay, do it first for yourself, and then share it with your partners. And make sure if you've got children, you're strengthening your children. And then your friends, you've got to be yourself as much as you possibly can be. So that's where that goes. All right, wrapping it up. I do want you guys to let me know how you think we can share this to better serve you.